So another thing that I'm going to be writing about next year, I'm going to introduce more to the conversation is humus and humification. And people talk about soil carbon and soil carbon sequestration. No-till is a really big thing. People doing cover crops with no-till and grazing with no-till and cover crops. Those are all known to help build soil carbon, but uh, there's other ways that can happen. Even with tillage, you can still increase soil carbon if you know what you're doing and you integrate things the right way. And so one of the things that's going on in Australia is more than is going on here is working with the carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur ratio. And the reason that's interesting is because in all plant ecosystems, humus has a known universal ratio of these four elements. And so what's interesting is that when you're working with crop residues like wheat residue, it'll have the carbon level, but it won't have the other levels of nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur in the proper ratio to become stabilized into stable carbon, soil humus. It'll turn the soil darker color, it'll be stabilized. So what they're doing is in like fall crop digestion programs is adding in, again, one of these liquid tank blends, or maybe a dry blend with a tank blend combination, is adding some nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur for crop residue digestion. And what that does is it promotes that breakdown or digestion or decomposition, as well as the buildup or the polymerization. This is microbial driven architecture to build humus in the soil, which is what carbon sequestration is. So you can actually, over time, you can actually build soil carbon at a greater level by using tillage and incorporating these nutrients and residues into the soil than you could just by doing no-till by itself. Now this is like this is like blasphemy in, to some people's minds, but I think it's something that's out there, and it's worth exploring. It also is another thing that we really need to explore more and try out a whole lot more. My way of doing things is I'm definitely managing a farm